Welcome everyone to COMR 103 Speaking and Listening. My name is Paul Hamill. I will be your faculty for this 8-week course. I created this video to kind of introduce myself and also tell you a little bit about the course before you get started. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Paul Hamill, as I stated earlier. I actually live here in Colorado Springs, Colorado with my wife. And I actually was born and raised up in the Northeast. So I am a Bostonian by trade. So if you're not a Patriots lover, I'm so sorry. But I love the Patriots, I love my Bruins, I love the Red Sox, and I love my Celtics. So when I was 18 and graduated from high school, I joined the military and I served for 24 years active duty in the Air Force. I spent the first 14 years enlisted and then got my degree finished, my bachelor's degree, and then put in for officer training school and spent the last 10 years of my career as an officer in the Air Force. I retired 14 years ago back in 2004 down in Phoenix, Arizona. And after I retired, I started teaching in higher education. And so I've spent the last 14 years teaching in higher education. I moved here to Colorado Springs in 2010, so I've been here for about 8 years now. And I have taught for several colleges and universities here in the area, including, of course, the best, CSU Pueblo. So I have 2 kids. Amanda's my oldest and Laura is my youngest. Amanda's 27 and she graduated from ASU out in Tempe, Arizona, and she lives in San Francisco. And my youngest graduated from Berklee College of Music out in Boston about 3-4 years ago, and she's now living in Manhattan trying to make it big on Broadway. So that's kind of a 10,000-foot ceiling of who I am and what I'm all about. And now what I'd like for you to do is, if you want to go into the getting started area of your online platform, there's an introduction down at the bottom, and introduce yourself to your fellow classmates. Write up a little blurb about who you are, what you're all about, and answer some of the questions there on the introduction area. All right, let's talk a little bit about this course. One of the things that you're probably a little nervous about are the speeches. So let's dive into that real quick. During this course, you're actually going to be giving 4 speeches, and they're going to be done on weeks 2, 4, 6, and 8. In weeks 2, very simply, you're going to be giving a 2 to 4 minute special occasion speech. Then we're going to ramp it up a little bit in week 4, and then we're going to go ahead and give a 3 to 5 minute speech. And then we're going to ramp it up in week 6 and do a 4 to 6 minute speech. And then in week 8, you're going to give your final speech, which is your persuasive, and that'll be 5 to 7 minutes. In between, you'll be giving a cultural artifact speech and an informative speech. The syllabus does a great job laying it all out, so I'd highly recommend checking out your syllabus, read through your syllabus, make a copy of it, put it by your laptop or your computer, and have that handy so you know exactly what to expect each and every week of this course. Now, the way we're going to deliver our presentations is through a software program called Zoom. And it's a live program, which means that you're not going to record your presentations and then email them to me. What's going to happen is I'm going to send you out a Zoom invite, and all you'll need to do is click on it, and it'll bring you right to my Zoom account. And what we're going to do is we're going to be presenting on 2 nights of the week during these weeks. So on weeks 2, 4, 6, and 8, you'll have an option of delivering your presentation either on Wednesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. and everything's going to be Mountain Standard Time based on Colorado Springs time. Or you can deliver it on a Friday night of that week, again between 6 and 8 p.m. So I know everybody's schedules are all different and everybody works different shifts. So I will be sending out an email to each and every one of you to ask you which one is better for you. So you'll sign up for either a Wednesday or a Friday night, 6 to 8 p.m. And deliver your presentation. Now, the best case scenario is if we've got 14 students, 7 of you will sign up for Wednesday, 7 of you will sign up for Friday. So when you log in through Zoom, you will be very simply interacting live with me and your fellow students, possibly 6 other students that will be in your class. So that's kind of the setup of how it's going to go. We're actually going to do a Zoom check. I will send you out an invite for the first Sunday night of class at around 6 p.m. You guys will log into Zoom and very simply make sure that you can have access to it and that your audio is working fine. So we'll just do a quick check and we'll have everybody online at the same time. If we have 14 students, then all 14 students will actually be on Zoom at the same time doing a Zoom check. just to make sure that we're all set, that everybody can log in, everybody knows what to do, and then the following week, of course, we'll start our first presentation. Okay, let me see here. Let me talk a little bit about the syllabus now. All right, the syllabus is chock full of great information. I just want to hit a couple of the high points of the syllabus, and then I'll wrap it up, and you guys can get going. All right, first thing is this course has an electronic book. So there's not a book that you have to purchase. Everything's electronic. You just have to click on the area and click on your book, and very simply open it up, and there it is. So this book that we're going to be using for this course has 18 chapters, and we'll be covering all 18 chapters. As a matter of fact, I've created a video that goes along with each one of the chapters. So you're also going to see 18 videos that I've created. They're about approximately 3 to 7 minutes long each video. I'm hoping and praying that those videos will assist you in being successful in this course. You'll see also in the syllabus it does talk about, well, what happens if you miss a Zoom meeting. So if you sign up, for example, for week 2, Wednesday night, 6 to 8 p.m., and you just plainly forget about it, I'm sorry to say, but I can't wait, and so you will get a 0 for that assignment. So it is imperative that throughout this course, the 4 speech days, you have to log on and be there. Unless you have technical difficulties and something else comes up, and if you contact me, I'll work with you. But all in all, if you just very simply do not show up, then you'll get a 0 for that assignment. So make sure you read your syllabus very carefully, because I don't have time to wait for you to just log on whenever you can. You have to be on my schedule, sign on, register for that day, and then be online on Zoom to present your presentation, because I need you to present it in front of your classmates. Okay, throughout the course, you'll also be giving speech proposals. You'll be 3 of those. Out of the 4 speeches, you'll have to give 3 speech proposals, and you'll see that in your syllabus, and it's also, of course, online. You'll just upload it online, and I'll get to see it. You'll have 2 outlines that you'll have to do, so 2 out of the 4 speeches will require an outline. You'll do 3 peer evals. So out of the 4 speeches, 3 of them will have peer evals. Your first speech, special occasion, will not require one, but the other 3 will require you to do a peer eval. You'll only be doing 1 peer eval on one of your fellow students. I will be assigning you which student that you'll be doing your peer eval on. You'll also be doing 3 self-evals, I guess you might want to call them. Self-evals meaning that very simply you will let us know how you felt, or let me know how you felt about your individual presentation, and you'll upload that simply to me through the outline. Okay, then the other document that you guys have is your outside speaker eval form. What's going to happen here is that you will be responsible for going online, and you can go to YouTube or TED Talks and very simply select a presentation. It has to be about 10-15 minutes long. And then what you'll do is you'll write up a 1 to 2 page APA formatted paper and send that to me, of course, as your assignment. And you're going to very simply tell me, what did you learn about watching this video? So based on everything you're going to learn from this course, you'll give me some feedback on maybe eye contact or gestures or the structure of their presentation, or how did they use movement or questioning techniques. So you'll write up a 1 to 2 page paper. I think that's due in week 7 of this course. Okay, and then finally, of course, you've got your discussion assignments, which most of you are familiar with this online platform. So there will be discussion questions every week that you'll have to go in and respond to, and as well as responding to your fellow students. And finally, the course also we've created 8 quizzes for this course. You'll be taking 1 quiz every week to see what you've learned throughout that week. So it is a jam-packed, filled with good information type course. I'm really excited to get going. And if you have any questions, any concerns, of course, you can always email me. That's the best way to get in contact with me, and I will respond to you within 24 hours. So I want to wish each and every one of you the best during this 8 weeks. We will get through it together. I will help you as much as I can. But again, most of the work is on your shoulders. So I want to wish you the best of luck and happy speaking.